Today we have 3 problems from the Attack and Defense book in the Elementary Go series. We are going to use the Clossi Approach to solve each one. And shout out to the sponsor, Tsumego Dragon. Alright, so here's the first problem. Go ahead and pause it and try to solve it on your own. Alright, in this first problem, the group where you're trying to attack is this black group. Okay, so the Clossi Approach says take the base first. We're already doing that. Next would be a surrounding move. The tiger's mouth is a vital point of a shape usually, and I'm also looking at the 1-point jumps. This one could be to get around too, but this is a night-night. It's a little bit flimsy. I think I would prefer to have a stone right here for the profit. So I think pushing black down so I can make some profit would be good. And since this is a tiger's mouth point, I think this is going to be my answer. I think my goal would be to try to get some 4th line territory in Sentai. Looking at the answer, it does look like this one was the answer. Yay! We actually got the first one right this time. White 1, a combination knight's attack and an angle Tsuji hits black at a painful point. He ignores this attack, white A captures him. Black runs out, but in the process, he has pushed white into the valuable area. It's not exactly the words that I chose, but you know, I got the right answer. Don't you start. Here's problem number 2. Go ahead and pause it and try to solve it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to note is that the black group is weak. This is the attacking problem. We're supposed to attack this white group. So my first instinct is to run with black. That shape is usually from a 1-point jump. You usually want to play a dog. And then after you get higher level, you can try to play a horse face. So this I think would be the runaway response. There is a white group right here. So if we can run in Sentai, that would be a lot more effective. Since there is a cutting point here, that does look quite nice. It is a net, and in addition, we are trying to attack from a weak group and we're getting cut off. So that is not good at all. But we can threaten it and then maybe run away like this. We don't want to play a knight's move because we are a weak group. We don't want to attack from a weak group. I want to say this is the first move. Black also has to be careful with these cutting points. So with these cutting points, taking these into account, this is tricky. This is the simple answer. We could probably just run away. Maybe that's the best, because if we try to get too close to this to keep up the pressure, our cutting points are getting weaker and weaker. And there's no other stones on the board. This is all I have to work with. Oh, this is tough. I think I'm going to go with this one. The answer is here. This move gives black the upper hand in this running battle. This is the eye stealing Tsuji at 1. Okay, so it looks like white's response was here, and then black plays here. We are reading this ladder. This is another thing that a lot of single digit Qs forget to read. And I didn't really think about white playing this move. I thought white would play that one, but yeah, it makes more sense. Threaten the cutting point. Yeah, it looks like I was a little bit wrong on this one. It doesn't say anything about these cutting points, which is interesting. And here's problem number 3. Let's go ahead and pause the video and try to solve it. Okay, so as per usual, the Clossi Approach says weak groups first. We have to notice that we do not have a base, so we want to think about running away. So the runaway move would be a basic 1-point jump. I think that's a pretty safe one. It's also kind of a far away cap. Another idea is to put a lot of pressure on white with the peep and knight combination, but when white runs away, we are getting attacked. If we try to use our capping move, it is a knight's move from a weak group. If we check the cut, we're not cuttable, but white can use those forcing moves to potentially make shape. We have to take that into account as well. Another option would be a shoulder hit and jump, but again, I think our weak group's getting in danger. Another option would be this large knight's move, and this is just to get our cap move 1 line further, so that way white can't just play this diagonal, so it's to get around it a little bit faster. We do have to keep an eye on the cutting points, but white can't really cut right now. And then white could think about something along these lines maybe. I'm a big fan of strong is good. So yeah, I want to say here is my answer. All right, it says the answer here is a natural peeping attack, and the follow-up is here. It's saying it is a leaning attack because if white plays here, 5, 6, 7, and then black can play right here to start leaning on the top side. This is a very interesting conclusion. Okay, so I doubted it, and I'm pulling it up on AI Sensei just to double check. So it's black plus 6. The AI does want this large knight's move, so that's quite nice to see that it was one of my options. Looks like my move was negative 0.3, and the book's move was plus 0.2. So it's 0.02 better than the AI move. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.